In practicing the body scan, coming to rest lying on your back on a padded surface on the floor or on your bed in a way that will be comfortable, perhaps with support under your knees and head, whatever will make for minimal discomfort, with your arms along by your side but not touching the body, and with the palms open to the ceiling or sky if that feels comfortable. Keeping in mind that the body scan is an invitation to fall awake over the next 30 minutes rather than to fall asleep, no matter how relaxed you may become. To that end, it might be useful to practice with your eyes open from time to time, or even in a sitting position if any feelings of drowsiness arise. It is also an invitation to step out of clock time altogether into this very moment and rest in this presence with an open mind and an open heart, following along with the instructions as best you can, but keeping in mind that what is most important is not what I am saying, but your awareness of what you are experiencing in every moment, even in those moments when difficult sensations or unpleasant thoughts or emotions arise. In fact, it is most important to especially pay attention in these times, and to put out the welcome mat for such experiences and rest in open-hearted, non-reactive attending as best you can. No one is saying that this is easy, but it is the heart of the being mode that we are cultivating here. As best you can, letting go of the tendency we all have to want things to be different from how they are right now, and allowing things to be exactly as you find them, allowing yourself to be exactly as you are. This is a time set aside entirely for you, an opportunity to be by yourself and with yourself fully, seeing if you can allow it to be a nourishing time for your body and your mind. Allowing your eyes to close gently and taking a few moments now to get in touch with the movement of your breath and bringing your attention to the physical sensations in your body, especially to the sensations of touch or pressure, where your body makes contact with the chair or the floor. And on each out-breath, allowing yourself to let go, to sink a little deeper into the floor or your chair. The intention of this practice is not to change anything or to feel different, relaxed or calm. This may happen or it may not. Instead, the intention of this practice, as best you can, is to bring awareness to any sensations you feel as you focus your attention on each part of the body. If you find your mind wandering, gently bring the attention back to the part of the body we're on. No need to judge yourself or give yourself a hard time over the wandering mind. This is completely normal. And now bringing your attention to noticing that the body is breathing at the belly or wherever feels most comfortable for you. Noticing as the belly rises on the in-breath and falls on the out-breath. Becoming aware of the physical sensations of the breath in this area or wherever you notice the breath most. And now moving your attention from the breath at the belly all the way down along the left leg to the left foot and the toes of the left foot. Knowing we can always return to the breath at the belly as an anchor at any time during this body scan. Seeing how it is to become curious about sensation in the big toe, the middle toes, the little toe. There may be tingling. There may be no sensation. Noticing this, no sensation. And knowing we're not trying to make sensation happen, we're simply becoming aware of what's here. So if there is no sensation, noticing this and noticing if it stays the same or if it changes. And moving the attention now from the toes to the bottom of the left foot. Bringing our awareness to noticing any sensation at the ball, the arch, the heel, the sole of the foot. And then moving the attention to the top of the left foot. There may be sensation of close against skin. There may be sensation of touch, pressure. And then widening the awareness to the whole of the left foot, including the toes, the sole, the top of the foot, the heel, the sides. And seeing how it is to bring an imaginary breath to this area. Imagining we're breathing in through the bottom of the left foot and out through the top. And if this feels awkward in any way, simply staying with a widened awareness of the whole of the left foot as we lie or sit here. And then allowing the left foot to fade into the background of our awareness and moving our attention to the left ankle, this bony joint. Being curious about any sensation here. And moving our awareness up to the calf, the shin, the inside, the outside, and all around this lower left leg. Perhaps noticing the pressure of the mat or the floor underneath the calf, or noticing close against the skin at the shin or the sides of the lower left leg. And again, noticing if the mind has wandered, knowing that this is no problem, it's completely normal. So seeing how it is to bring the attention back now to the shin, the calf. No need to give ourselves a hard time for the wandering mind. So moving now from the lower left leg and bringing our attention to the left knee, the front of the knee, the back of the knee, and the sides. And then from the knee, moving up to the left thigh, the back of the thigh, the inside and the outside. Noticing any physical sensation here. And then seeing how it is to widen our spotlight of attention from the top of the left thigh all the way down along the left leg to the left foot and the toes of the left foot. With this widened awareness, noticing the physical sensation of the left leg. Does it feel heavy or light? cold or warm? Is there a strong sensation or a subtle sensation, or maybe no sensation? And staying with this widened awareness of the whole of the left leg. And if it feels okay, we might like to bring the breath. Imagining we were breathing in through the bottom of the left foot all the way along and out through the top of the left thigh. And when you're ready then, we're going to allow the left leg to fade into the background of our awareness and move our attention across to the right leg all the way down along to the right foot and the toes of the right foot. Bringing that gentle, friendly curiosity to noticing any physical sensation here in the big toe, the middle toes, the little toe, even in between the toes. And then moving the attention and awareness to the bottom of the right foot. Exploring sensation here. Air against the foot or fabric. And then moving the attention to the top of the right foot and the sides. Widening out to the whole of the right foot as we lie here or sit here. Noticing the parts of the foot that are in contact with the floor and the parts that aren't. And staying with this widened awareness of the whole of the right foot. And if it feels okay, bringing the breath, breathing in through the bottom of the right foot and out through the top. Breathing in through the bottom of the right foot and out through the top. And then moving from the right foot to the right ankle. And from the ankle up along to the calf. Noticing sensation of pressure or touch of the calf against the floor. And then moving to the shin. The inside, the outside, and all around this area. And then moving up along to the right knee, the front of the knee, the back of the knee. The sides. And noticing as well if we feel boredom or impatience or irritation. Seeing how it is to acknowledge this. Boredom is here. Irritation. Impatience. And it doesn't mean you're not doing it right. It simply means you're aware of what you're experiencing in this moment. So acknowledging, boredom is here. Or acknowledging impatience is here. And when you're ready then, bringing the attention back to the body scan. Bringing that friendly curiosity to noticing the sensation in the right knee. And then moving from the right knee up along to the right thigh, the back of the thigh, the inside and the outside. Noticing the parts of the leg here that are in contact with the floor and the parts that aren't. And widening the attention now from the top of the right thigh all the way down along the right leg to the right foot and the toes of the right foot. Widening our spotlight of attention to take in the whole of the right leg as we lie here or sit here. Noticing any sensation in this right leg. The parts of the leg that are in contact with the floor and the parts that aren't. Noticing if it feels heavy or light. And seeing how it is to bring the breath to this right leg. Breathing in through the bottom of the right foot and out through the top of the right thigh. Breathing in through the bottom of the right foot and out through the top of the right thigh. And allowing the right leg to fade into the background of our awareness, and bringing our attention now to the pelvis region, the hips, and all of the organs held here. Knowing that we can always return to the breath at the belly as an anchor at any time if we want to, if we feel strong emotion, or if the mind is very, very busy. But if it feels okay, bringing our gentle and curious awareness to noticing any sensation now in the pelvis region. And then moving our attention to the bum, the lower back, the sides of the hip. And the lower back can be an area where there is tightness, tension, aching. So just noticing now if you experience any sensation like this in the lower back. We have a couple of ways to work with this. We can choose to adjust our position, bend the knees, have the feet flat. We can choose to bring the attention back to the breath as an anchor. Or we can also choose to move up to the edge of this strong sensation, bringing that gentle curiosity to seeing how it is to explore this bundle of sensation within sensation. And bringing that gentle breath, breathing in and softening, breathing out and letting go around the edges of this strong sensation. Not needing anything to change, simply becoming aware and noticing if it does change or if it stays the same. And now moving from the lower back and moving our way up along the spine, the middle of the back, the shoulder blades and the shoulders. widening out our awareness to the whole of the back as we lie here, noticing the parts of the back that are in contact with the floor and the parts that aren't. And then moving our attention to the front of the torso and bringing our attention to the belly. Noticing as the belly rises on the in-breath and falls on the out-breath. And then moving our attention up along the front of the torso, up to the rib cage, the chest, the lungs. Perhaps even taking 1 or 2 deeper, more intentional breaths here to really feel the lungs expand on the in-breath and return on the out-breath. And then moving up along to the front of the shoulders. And widening our attention and awareness to the whole of the front of the torso, and including the sides of the torso and the back of the torso. Becoming aware of all of the organs held here, working away behind the scenes to support us. And allowing the torso to fade into the background of our awareness, and moving our attention now to the left shoulder, and moving down along the left arm to the left elbow, noticing the parts of the arm that are in contact with the floor and the parts that aren't. And then moving the attention from the left elbow down along to the left wrist, noticing any physical sensation here in the forearm and all around this area. And from the left wrist to the left hand, the palm of the hand, the opposite side, the fingers, the fingertips, noticing any sensation in the left hand, tingling, vibration, heat, coolness. Noticing if the left hand feels dry or clammy. And noticing if the mind is wandering. Maybe making a light mental note, planning, judging, past, or just thinking. And then seeing how it is to bring the attention back to the left hand. No need to judge ourselves harshly or give ourselves a hard time. This is completely normal. So bringing the attention back over and over again to the body scan. And allowing the left hand and arm and shoulder to fade into the background of our awareness, and moving our attention across to the right shoulder and working our way down along the right arm to the right elbow, bringing our awareness to any physical sensation here. And from the right elbow, bringing our attention and awareness to any sensation at the forearm, the opposite side, all the way down along to the right wrist and the right hand. Being curious about any sensation in this right hand. The front, the back, the fingers, the fingertips, even in between the fingers. Is there any sensation here? And allowing the right hand and arm and shoulder to fade into the background of our awareness, and bringing our attention now to the front of the neck and the back of the neck. And the back of the neck can be an area also where there's tightness, tension, aching, strong sensation. So seeing how it is to bring the gentle breath here if we notice this. Breathing in and softening, breathing out and letting go. And knowing we can always return to the breath at the belly as an anchor if the sensation becomes very strong. So moving now from the back of the neck to the back of the head, noticing the sensation of the back of the head against the cushion or mat. Pressure, touch. And then bringing our attention and awareness to the sides of the head to include the ears and the earlobes. Is there any sensation on the earlobes? And then moving our attention to the top of the head and working our way down along the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyes. Is there any sensation in these eyes that allow us to see? Or on these eyelids? And then moving down along the nose, the nostrils. Is there any sensation of the air coming in and going out here as the body breathes? And then moving our attention to the cheekbones, the cheeks, the mouth, the teeth, the tongue. The jawline, the chin. And widening our awareness to the whole of the face as we lie or sit here. Perhaps even becoming aware of the sensation of the air against the skin. And widening out to the whole of the head, the sides, the back, the top, noticing if the head feels heavy or light. Tense or relaxed. And there's no way it needs to feel or needs to be. We're simply becoming aware of what's here. And now widening our awareness out to the whole of the body as we lie or sit here. From the top of the head all the way down along the shoulders, arms and hands, the torso, the upper legs, the lower legs, and the feet and toes. Noticing the parts of the body that are in contact with the floor and the parts that aren't. And seeing how it is to stay with this widened awareness of the whole of the body as we lie here. Or we might like to bring the imaginary breath breathing in through the nose and all the way down along the torso, the legs, and returning on the out-breath all the way back up and out of the nose. Or any variation on this breath that feels right for you. Or simply staying with the widened awareness of the physical sensations as we lie here. And now, returning to the natural rhythm of the breath at the belly or wherever you feel it most. Noticing the belly rising on the in-breath and falling on the out-breath. Knowing that this anchor is always available to us to bring us directly into the present moment. So simply resting our attention and awareness now on the breath at the belly or wherever feels most natural for us. Noticing the physical sensations here. And seeing how it is to bring some appreciation and gratitude to yourself for making the time to nourish the body and the mind in this way. And allowing the sound of the bell to come to the ears and to the body. And when it's finished ringing, gently widening the awareness and opening the eyes.